Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandegam Sri Guru Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaisnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatham Sakagana Raghunadan Vitam Tham Sajivam Sadvaidam Sabadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vithamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vachapatitana Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraham Anadi Radir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By Lord Sri Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 16 slokas in the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, knowledge of the Absolute. So here Krishna is not only giving the knowledge about himself, but when Krishna is giving the knowledge about himself, Krishna is also giving us the knowledge that there are 4 kinds of people who approaches him, and there are some specific type of people, they don't even surrender unto him. So that means in this world, there are people who are devotees and there are people who are demons. So some will surrender to Krishna, but we cannot expect everyone to become a devotee of Krishna. That is the knowledge. So when we want to, because we are naturally attracted towards Krishna, we are devotees of Krishna, we want to serve Krishna, we want to please Krishna. So that means we want to spread Krishna's message to everyone. We want to share this knowledge to everyone. But when we are doing that, we should also have the knowledge that we cannot give this knowledge to everyone. That's very important. So we should have the knowledge that we cannot give this knowledge to everyone. We cannot make everyone a devotee of Krishna. That point we should be very clear. So that means when we are trying to share or trying to spread Krishna's message, to give this knowledge, we should be able to, we should talk to them and talk to them more and give them more if they are willing to listen, if they are showing interest. That's very important, because Krishna is saying very clearly in the 18th chapter towards the end, this knowledge, Krishna is saying everything, whatever we need, Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita very clearly. Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadasana nacha asusrusave vacham. So idam te na asusrusave vacham means this knowledge cannot be explained to those who are not a devotee, who is not a devotee. Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya. So this word bhakta, Krishna is using this word bhakta in this sloka and the next sloka in the 18th chapter. When Krishna is about to finish teaching this Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is using this word both in this sloka and in the next sloka. Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya. And in the next sloka, Krishna is saying that ya idam paramam guhyam mad bhaktesu. So this bhakta is a very important word, the key word. The key word is bhakta. Bhakta means a devotee of Krishna. So that's what bhakta. And this knowledge cannot be explained to anyone who is not a devotee. Idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya. Na tapaskaya means, of course, when we are devotee of Krishna, we are willing to undergo austerities. That means we are willing to serve Krishna. Our goal is only to please Krishna. So we are ready to take up austerities. That's what tapasa. Krishna is saying that yat karosi, yat dasnasi, yat jugosi, tadasyat, yat tapasyasi kaunteya. Yat tapasyasi. So whatever austerities you perform, that's what tapasya, tapasyasi. Yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurusva madarpanam. You do that as an offering unto me. So that's why Krishna is saying, idam te na tapaskaya, who is not willing to undergo any austerities. So that means who are not willing to sacrifice anything for me. So that's why idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadasana at any time kadasana. Nacha asusru save vachyam nacha mam yo abhya suyate. Mam abhya suyate. Yo mam abhya suyate means those who are envious of me. So for those persons we cannot teach this knowledge. So Saddhavanto Anasuyanto. Anasuyanto means it is not envious. Abhyasuyanto means it's envious. Teme matam nidam nityam anutistanti manavaga Saddhavanto Anasuyanto tepi muchanti karmabi. Anasuyanto. Krishna is using the word Anasuyanto. Means one who is not envious. But here in this sloka in the 18th chapter towards the end, Krishna is using the word Abhyasuyanto. Abhyasuyanto means one who is envious. So that's what we need to understand, that a person who is envious of Krishna, who is not a devotee of Krishna, who is not willing to undergo any austerities. So for such persons, we cannot explain this knowledge. That's what we need to understand. Krishna is saying that very, very clearly. So even in the 70th, sloka number 71 also Krishna is saying that in the 18th chapter, Sraddhavan anasuyascha Shrunuyadapiyo naraga sopi muktaga subalokan prapnuyat punya karmanam. So Saddhavan Anasuya. So one who hears, who understands this knowledge with faith, without envy. That's what, with faith and without envy. So here Krishna is saying that Abhyasuya. Abhyasuya means one who is envious. Abhyasuyati. So that way, if anybody who is envious of Krishna, who is not a devotee of Krishna, who is not willing to undergo any austerities, we cannot teach this Bhagavad Gita to them. So we should have this knowledge that we cannot make everyone as devotee of Krishna. But we can make those who are having faith on this knowledge when we teach them, those who are not envious of Krishna, so they are considered as Krishna's devotees. So whom we can see this, well, we can divide the people into only two categories. There is devotee of Krishna, not a devotee of Krishna. So a devotee of Krishna is a person who has faith on this Bhagavad Gita and who is not envious of Krishna. And who is not a devotee of Krishna is a person who has no faith on this Bhagavad Gita and who is envious of Krishna. So that's what Saddha. Saddha Asraddha. Anasuyanto Abhyasuyati. So that's what we need to understand. So that way, for us, the path is very clear. We know what to do. When we want to give this knowledge to someone, with this knowledge, we will be able to first figure it out, first find out whether that person is having faith on Krishna or who is not envious of Krishna. Because these things are very easy. When you teach, if someone has open mindedness, someone is willing to listen, so then you can explain to them. Because they are willing to receive the knowledge. That is the main thing. Our mind should be widely open when we want to study Bhagavad Gita. If we have some thoughts, something, our own philosophy, our own way of beliefs, all those things, if we are not willing to listen, not willing to accept this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we cannot teach this knowledge. We cannot make them devotees. Even Krishna cannot do that. So we should feel ourselves extremely fortunate that we are bhaktas. We are devotee of Krishna. Krishna considers us as his bhaktas, his devotees. That's why we are getting this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So in this knowledge, when we get this knowledge fully, all these slokas, each and every chapter, and when we understand this knowledge fully, so then our life is going to be so much purposeful, meaningful. Because especially in this kind of situation, this coronavirus, It's really creating havoc in everyone's life. We are not able to do anything, not able to go out, and it's every day increasing, all these things. This material world is like that way only. That's why Krishna is saying that this is a miserable place. And even if everything goes good, even if you live up to 100 years, but if you are not a devotee of Krishna, if you don't get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if you don't realize that we are the soul, we are not the body, we are the soul, then even if we have a perfect life for 100 years, still that life is totally useless. Because as a matter of time, we are going to lose everything. So it doesn't matter how long we live in this world, but it really matters whether we are Krishna conscious. Whatever time we are in this world, whatever time we are in this body, in this life, whether we are using that time nicely or not. Because over a period of time, everything will be destroyed. When Arjuna asks the question in the 11th chapter, in the Viswarupa, when Arjuna sees Krishna's Viswarupa, so Arjuna was very much bewildered, because he was thinking all the time, he was Krishna's friend. So then he was so much when he saw Krishna in his Viswarupa, because he only wanted to see Krishna in his Viswarupa, universal form. So he was only asking Krishna that you show me your universal form. Manyase yadi tatsakyam maya drashtum iti prabho yogeswara tato me tvam darsayatmanam avyayam. So if you think that I can see your universal form, Viswarupa, Yogeswara, Darsayatmanam, so you show me your Viswarupa, universal form, I want to see. That's why Arjuna asked, and Krishna also told him, I will show it to you. Pasyame Partha Rupani. Krishna is saying that is, I will give you the special eyes. So no one has seen this Viswarupa earlier. Dadami te chakshugu. Divyam dadami te chakshugu. So I will give you divine eyes. Divyam chakshugu. Dadami te will give you. I will give you divyam dadami te chakshugu. Pasyame yogam aiswaram. You see my wonderful Viswarupa. Pasyame yogam aiswaram. When Arjuna saw Krishna's Viswarupa, it was so terrible. Bhayanakani, Damstra Karalan. So it was Bhayanakani. It is very much Bhaya. Bhaya means fear, fearful. Damstra Karalani, his teeth, grinding teeth. So horrible teeth. So seeing that, Arjuna was asking Krishna that Akyahi me ko bhavan ugrarupo namostu te devavara prasida vignyatum ichchami pavanthamadyam nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. That's what Arjuna is asking Krishna. Akyahi me ko bhavan. Who are you? Who are you? I want to know, who are you? Arjuna is asking Krishna after seeing the Viswarupa. Even he says to Krishna that, thinking you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you many times. Saketi matva. Saketi matva means thinking you as my saka, my friend. Saketi matva prasabam yaduktam. Hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Saketi. So I have called you, hey Krishna, hey Yadava, hey Saketi. So thinking you as my friend. Because now Arjuna is seeing Krishna's universal form, Viswarupa. So now he is asking that, Akyahi me ko bhavan ugrarupo. Ugrarupa, very horrible form, ugrarupa. So fierce form, ugrarupa. So Devavara Prasida, so you are great one among all the Devas. So Namostude, I offer my obeisances unto you. Vignyatum ichchami bhavantam adyam. I want to know more about you. I don't know why you have come. What is the purpose? Why you came here? Nahi prajanami tava pravrittim. Tava pravrittim means your mission. I don't know Please tell me. So like that, when Arjuna asked, what is the first thing Krishna said? Shri Bhagavan Vacha. This sloka number 32 in the 11th chapter. Kalosmi lokakshaya krit pravriddho lokan samahartum iha pravrittaha rithe pitvam nabhavisyanti sarve evastita pratyanike suyodaga. So I am the time, Kala, Kalosmi. I am the time. I have come here to the destroyer of everything. Kalosmi lokakshaya krit pravruddho lokan samahartum. So lokan samahartum means samahartum means destroying. I am destroying this all the worlds. I have come here to destroy everything. So I am the Kala, I am the time, the destroyer of all everything. The destroyer of everything. So that's what Krishna is saying. So that way, as a function of time, everything will get destroyed. Everything. It's only simply a matter of time. Everything gets destroyed. Kalosmi lokakshaya pravritto. So that way, even if you live up to 100 years perfectly in this life, it doesn't matter, because there is no point. There is no point in living in this world if you are going to lose everything, if you are going to die. Because when the day comes, we will have to die. The day is going to come. The day to die. The day to die, it can come any day. It can be today. The day to die can be today or any day. It can come any day. But we are going to leave. We are going to lose everything. So that way, this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is very, very important. So as a devotee of Krishna, so we should spend all our time in serving Krishna, in pleasing Krishna, understanding Bhagavad Gita, and acting as per the instructions of Bhagavad Gita, and spreading Krishna's message. So this is very, very, very important for us, because time is running out. Each and every moment when the clock ticks, so every second we are losing. Every second is going. This is the one thing we cannot go and buy more. We cannot go and buy more time. It's gone, is gone. That's what time gone is gone. So we have to effectively use time, because time is Krishna. We have heard the proverb that time is gold. But Krishna is saying that Kalo Asmi, I am the time. So Krishna is the time. Time is Krishna. So it's very important for us to understand. So that's why Krishna is saying in the 7th chapter we studied that, but those fools, those foolish miscreants who are lowest among mankind, so because their knowledge is carried away, knowledge is stolen away by Maya, they will partake the nature of atheistic demons. So they don't surrender unto me. Now, they don't surrender unto me. Namam duskritno mudaga prabatyante naradamad. Mayaya apagrita jnanaga asuram bhavam ashita. Then in the next sloka we studied 4 types of people will come and surrender unto me. Chaturvidaga bhajante ma. Janaga sukritino Arjuna. So in the previous sloka, duskritino. Namam duskritino. Here it is sukritino. So 4 types of beings will surrender unto me. Who are those 4 kinds? Yesterday we studied at length. Artho, Jijnasu, Artharthi, Jnani cha Bharatasama. So Artho, the most distressed person. Artho, Jijnasu, the most inquisitive person. Artharthi, the person who desires wealth, who is going after material gains. So Artho, Jijnasu, Artharthi, Jnani. Jnani means the person who has got the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. A knowledgeful person. So that's what. So these 4 types of beings will surrender unto me. That's what Krishna is saying. And now in the next sloka, what we are studying today, in the sloka number 17, Krishna is saying that in the 7th chapter, sloka number 17, Tesam jnani nitya yuktaha yeka bhaktihi visishyate priyohi jnanino dyartham aham sacha mama priyaha. But out of these 4, the very important person is Jnani. Even though all are good, we are going to Krishna, that is very good. Even Arjuna, when he surrendered unto Krishna in the very beginning, he was not a Jnani. He was the artha. He was artho. He was very distressed. So that's what we understood. So in very distressed condition only, Arjuna surrendered unto Krishna. Arjuna told Krishna that now I am karpanya doso upakata swabhava prichamitvam dharma sammuda chetaga yastreyasya nishchitam ruhi tanme. So I am surrendering unto you because I have totally lost my composure because of my surly weakness. In this situation, I don't know what to do. So that's why I am surrendering unto you. You please tell me what is good for me. So that's good. In this world, because it's a dukhalayam, it's a miserable place, all of us are going to get distressed only most of the time because this world itself is full of miseries. So that means we need to realize, we need to understand that we are suffering, we are struggling. So there is no other way for us to surrender other than surrendering unto Krishna. So only by surrendering unto Krishna out of love and devotion, then only we can free ourselves from this material modes of nature, from the clutches of Maya. So that's why it's very important surrendering unto Krishna. But once we surrender unto Krishna, when Arjuna surrendered unto Krishna, even though out of distress, but ultimately he got the knowledge. He became the jnani. He became, and during the course of this Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna was teaching, Arjuna was very inquisitive. He was asking a lot of questions. So then, of course, he became a jnani. So that's what is happening for us. We will eventually become a jnani with this knowledge. So that's why Krishna is saying that Tesam jnani nitya yuktaga eka bhakti visishyate. So he is very special, visishyate. So because he's a jnani, means he has got the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So he will show complete devotion unto me, eka bhakti. Only because we will develop that unconditional, unalloyed devotion unto Krishna when we have this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Because we know for sure, with more than 100% faith and conviction, everything based on this philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, the king of knowledge, the most confidential knowledge, the purest knowledge, the everlasting knowledge. So due to all these things, we know for sure that Krishna, our own Krishna, is the supreme personality of God. So when we develop that kind of love towards Krishna, when we do everything for Krishna, so then our life will be full of bliss. There is no doubt about it. So that's why Krishna is saying that Tesam jnani nitya yuktagi eka bhakti visisyata. Then Krishna is saying that priyogi jnanino adyartam. So that jnani is very dear to me. Priyogi jnanino adyartam aham sacha mama priyagam. I am also very dear to him. He is very dear to me. I am very dear to him. That's what Krishna is saying. So that way, for us, this is another word, another sloka we are hearing the word priya. So this priya means dearer, love. So in the 12th chapter, towards the end, in the 3-4 slokas, Krishna will list out the qualities which will make us to become dearer to Krishna. Priyosmi, like that Krishna says. But I always quote that sloka, very often quote that sloka, where Krishna is using this word priya a lot. That is nachattasman manusyesu kaschin me priyakrittamaga bhavita nachame tasman anyaga priyataro bhuvi. That priya. So Krishna, anyone who teaches this knowledge to others is very, very dear to. Krishna is not saying that very, very dear to me. Krishna is saying that no one else is dearer to than this person who gives this knowledge. Nachattasman manusyesu kaschime priyakrittamaga. There is nobody is more dearer to me than this person. Not only now, in the future also, nobody else can become dearer to me. So that way, this is a great opportunity for us. We need to take this knowledge to a very higher level. We need to make as many devotees as possible. So that's what is very, very important, because this is a very important service waiting for us. We cannot wait on this. We have to make, we need to teach, we need to understand this knowledge, we need to spread Krishna's message, we need to make as many devotees as possible. That's the only job we are supposed to do. As I always say, all other jobs are all secondary. It will go on. Our daily going to work and doing whatever job we are doing, whether a student we are studying or whether we are working in an office or whatever it is, everything will go on. But Our very important primary job is to spread Krishna's message, to make more devotees. Like in the very beginning today, we discussed at length that there are devotees and demons. So we need to identify devotees. So the process is first identification of devotees. So once you identify the devotees, then teach them Bhagavad Gita. Once you teach them Bhagavad Gita, then they will become very, very sincere devotee of Krishna, and then they will teach Bhagavad Gita to others. So this is a chain reaction. So this is a very important service opportunity. It's readily available for us. So we don't have to worry about job guarantee or all these things. This job is a very important job. It is readily available all the time. This job is available for us. And once we do this job very nicely, then all other jobs Krishna will do. That is the main thing. Krishna is ready to do. Because Krishna needs us. Krishna wants us. So this is actually everybody gets benefited here. See, Krishna is asking us that you surrender unto me, you work for me, do everything for me, all such things. Because Krishna himself can go and teach all the devotees Bhagavad Gita. But how we can go to Krishna? If Krishna is teaching Bhagavad Gita to everyone and takes, it's also possible. But here Krishna is giving us an opportunity to teach Bhagavad Gita so that we can go to Krishna. That's why Krishna is saying that Yahidam paramam gukhyam madbhakte savida abhidasati bhaktimayi param kritva mamevaisisi asamsaya. You will come to me. So that way we should be very thankful to Krishna for giving us this great opportunity. So we successfully finished this sloka number 17 today in the 7th chapter. I'll stop now and we'll discuss if any questions are there. Hare Krishna.